I got out of class, used to stare at the clock and shit. Before all this rap shit, I was gang banging and doing half beats on the cops and shit. And I'm straight from the shop, but I ball like a king up in Cali and shoot like Stojakovic. Keep applying that pressure, I go on the run, it ain't no letting up, ain't no stopping it. Had to tell my little brother to chill, gotta stay in the house, come outside, he be popping shit. You ain't heard about us? Well, you need to go watch the news, niggas know we be dropping shit. Got the feds on my ass in the hood, cause they think I'm the one who been bearing them Glocks and shit. I'm just focused on music, they say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter shit. Might be rocking the show, or if I'm not up in the studio, I'm fucking his cash off. Don't you know Polo G skinny tall with the dreads, a little nigga be rapping his ass off. Yeah, I heard she got surgery, still wanna clap from the back just to see if her ass off. So like Hollywood Rocks, we blast off. Tried to throw us some bullets, but we made them fumble like, no, you ain't getting that pass off. Been a block, now I'm taking my mask off. Hit the gas like you racing, speed off in them foreigns and leave tire marks on the asphalt. It's gonna be RIP once your ass caught. He like front, we knocking his cap off. Another day, a new chain or a Mac ball. All this ice got me freezing like Jack Frost.
That boy a bitch, that's his damn fault. If you played it, you late, we can crash out. When I up in his shit, bet this man down. And BOA, pulling them bands out. DOA, bitch, I get your mans out. A rock star from the block, I stand out. Came from nothing, I fuck my advance off. When I hit the game with my flow, niggas ran out. Fuck it, I'm not your average Joe. When I leave the house, I took it. I'm rich, I don't shop on no budget. He catch him, I little youngin' want him a bucket. I hop on this bitch and run it. If I said it, I seen it, I done it. These little niggas never rob nobody, ain't caught nobody, and ain't getting no money. Where I'm from, it's sports and gunplay. We looked up to the killer and dealers, but even them niggas won't make it out one day. My first time I been had hood fame. Took off like I was on the runway. I'm a star, but still post on the one way. Them niggas top, but they won't play. Let them dice say like the choir on Sunday.
Hop on the scene and I'm thugging it, Glock on my hips, so you know that I'm clutching. Catch me up, I'm a down, I'm in pub. The police keep asking, I'm changing the.
Kita coba lagi.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Suns.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled it.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come.
NBA 2K4.
Up short.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Hunter, defended by Hunter. Hunter, the pass to Collins. No good from Hunter. On defense, Memphis. The last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
And G with the stuff.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
And so here's Memphis. They trail by 3. Kicks to Collins. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Number 11. And Jackson with the block. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. He dishes it to G. And that one is stuck right through.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find
God
the gap
damn.
in defense and attack that
God
rim
damn,
with
man.
force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Okay.
We want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Yes.
And there's the pass to Hunter. They set the pick.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other.
Wait, hold up. I need this.
The floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
G kicks to Hunter. Shot is off. Great D that time. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. From past the arc. And the shot is good. It's a tie ball game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's G. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, he's looked great so far, right from the opening tip. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Pacers.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
And so here is Indiana. It's a 3-point game. To the paint to stop the run. Number 11 lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Bentar ya. Ada yang saya harus lihat. Oh, belum. Ya. Lock karena. Yuk, lanjut.
And so here's Memphis. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
And there's the call by the official. They'll pop the basket here following the goaltending call. He feeds it to G. Bubbled by Collins. Number 8, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. Memphis with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's stolen by G. And for Indiana. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Well, G in the last matchup against the Suns was a major factor. He finished with 25 points and had active hands on the defensive side of things as well, coming up with some key steals. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And for the Grizzlies, and for the Pacers.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Pass to Hunter. Memphis moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's G. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And now we get a chance to see how the Grizzlies are doing in the NBA rankings right now. 3rd in blocks, 5th in assists. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And to me, what really stands out with all those numbers you talked about, Clark, are the blocks, because they're a physical team. They're dominant in the paint. They've got great length. And when they're between you and the basket, it's tough to get a shot over these guys.
It's stolen by G. Number 11. Again, Indiana. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. The Pacers are in a close one against the Memphis Grizzlies. No doubt a tough team to deal with, the best record in the conference. They're for real. G not having any problems out there. He has 12 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. And for Memphis, they've really been battling. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second chance opportunities. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, some really terrific numbers for G. 12 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Jackson is out there with Collins, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When a big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Pacers leading by 5. Here's G. Rejected by Hunter. Walker with it. Now guarded by G. Back to Walker. Takes the 3. That is good. Walker's got 15 points.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
The feed to G. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Stolen by Walker. For the tie. And the shot's good from Hunter. It's all mounted up.
They have finally fought all the way back to even the score. We're back to square one. Whole new ball game.
And with a comeback like that, they've definitely got the upper hand going forward.
They grabbed their own miss, and that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
That's good.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Number 88. He's guarded by Collins. He kicks it to G. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Really an extraordinary game for Walker. He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
G passes to Hunter. Shot denied. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now the Pacers moving it up. Tries to keep it alive. And it's Memphis on the break. And that one is hammered home.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
That's good.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Look at G, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, when you watch him game in, game out, he's just so good defensively. Puts on a clinic, both in terms of his effort and his technique at the two-guard spot.
Well, to be good defensively, you can't have one of those without the other. If you're going to be the defensive terror that he is, and he is a terror, he's on the very short list of the NBA's best defenders because of that combination of attributes. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's G. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Pass to Jackson. Poole covered by Martin. Feeds it to Collins. Memphis moving that ball around. The dish to Walker. For three. It's rebounded by Snow. And here they come. G. And laid in to finish the break. G's got 19 points.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Passes it to Poole. Back to Walker. The pass to Poole. Rejected by Martin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, here we can get a look at Memphis and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. 9th in steals, 10th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
What they try to do, Clark, is pressure the ball. I mean, you talked about the steals per game, and that's the key number of all those stats. They pressure the ball. They really create havoc for the offense. And when they take you out of the flow of your offense, it really makes the ball stop, and the game becomes very difficult for the offensive team.
G kicks to Martin. He passes to G. Here's Cooper, defended by Poole. Here's G. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, defensively, he's a ball hawk. I mean, that mixture of anticipation and quick, strong hands makes him a threat to pick off a basketball any time from the ball handler.
And what he can do with the ball in his hands borders on miraculously ridiculous sometimes. He's broken a few ankles in his day, that's for sure.
Here's Polynice. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Collison. And yes, sir, that one drops. Collison's got 10. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson is screen on Collison. This is to Walker. A 3-ball. No good. Here's G. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Now it's a 6-point Indiana lead. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pacers lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Friday, January 16th, the Indiana Pacers go up against the Chicago Bulls, an Eastern Conference showdown. Don't miss out.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know what? Now you can really light it up from the perimeter attack.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's G. And he banks in the layup. G's got 6 here in this quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
The shot's good from Hunter.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Pacers leading by 9. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
So he gets them both. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Berggren kicks to G. There's the 3. And the shot is good.
Easy money from
G's
there.
got 32 points.
That's more like it. That's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
32 poin. Kurang sih.
On defense, the Pacers.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Number 88. He's guarded by Collins. Solid defense right there from Collins. Ooh, knocked loose. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Pass to Hunter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to G. And the pass to Hunter. Indiana moving the ball around. He feeds it to G. Clock at 6. Doubled by Hunter. The 3. Can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Defended by Hunter. Pass to Hunter. And it's good.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Indiana leading by 10. Here's G. And fouled hard that time. Get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's Walker outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
The feed to G. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good. G's got 35 in the game.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Passes to Hunter. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The kick out to Walker. Wide open look. And it's Memphis with another.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a full first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
And that one's good by G. G's got 37.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Here's Hunter. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Pacers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Stolen by Jackson.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. Walker's checked in for Walker. And the second of two is good. That brings them within 5.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
He kicks to Jackson. Fires the 3. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Pass to Walker. Fades away. Can't knock in the 3. Here's G. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Horace Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for...
Yeah, the word demise, nigga.
Ini dynamic goal nggak ada yang bener, nggak ada yang sampai dynamic goalnya. But I guess that I still got the A though, A+ though.
Some might say you were the catalyst to winning the game tonight. Others might say you took it to the extreme with the amount of time you had the ball in your hands. What do you think about that implication?
What? Apa? Sama you have catalyst winning game tonight. Others might say you took an extreme with an amount of time you had. Well, your hand. What do you think?
I guess you're questioning how much I had the ball in my hands tonight. I definitely had a lot of touches, but the game just seemed to be coming to me, you know? Sometimes you can't really stop it. You got to go with it. I thought I did that here, and it worked out pretty well, at least in my opinion. We did win the game, didn't we? So, I don't have much else to say beyond that.
I don't get what you say, guys.
That's a switch. Hold this for that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Throwing on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These niggas in my face like, why the fuck y'all in my business? That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. Hold this for that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Throwing on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These niggas in my face like, why the fuck y'all in my business? My quota is $1 trillion, need that back so I get rich. That's a switch to a lead. All my niggas grinding, trying to find a way to eat up. Motive and survival, I can't find no time to sleep much. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. Hey, do what you wanna, I shoot for the comments and hope that the money I stack is accumulating. Fuck these niggas gon' say about the moves I'm making. Ducking sauces and something I feel in my body, so I handle problems, can't lose my patience. If I do, I turn Eddie Guerrero. Most you niggas is probably Le Pew. You come through just to leave that little stitchy in Vegas, and we try to steady improve. Eddie, we triple that ready, my execution got an effortless view. Step through heavy, my step back is deadly, I let that shit off and it cuts on my groove. Keep that pressure away, I'm not folding. Ain't no weather gon' step in my chest for the cheddar if that's what it take to be golden. Make or break cause the money expose them. Keep them funny little niggas in bed with the high Davis and they probably get cozy. Keep them dummy little bitches away from my pack cause I hate when they Ella, they know me. Keep the money hungry motherfuckers that bake cause everybody Ella my broski. Everyone Ella the broski. Keep it calm, gotta wash my hands cause snakes won't slug around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm. Gotta watch my hands, cause snakes won't slug around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. That's the switch. Cody's for that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These niggas in my face like, why the fuck y'all in my business? That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. Cody's for that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These niggas in my face like, why the fuck y'all in my business? My quota is a trillion, need that back so I can rich. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch every time I shoot that D1. That's a switch every time I shoot that. Cody's for that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big lit. These niggas in my face like, why the fuck y'all in my business? My quota is a trillion, need that back so I can rich. That's a switch to a lead. All my niggas grinding, trying to find a way to eat. Motive and survival, I can't find no time to sleep. That's a switch every time I shoot from deep, nigga.
Ya, saya yang jadi top di sini bos. 1.400.000. Of course. Luke, Jason, Kyrie, Brandon. Muka-muka lama. Muka-muka lama. Jelas lah, saya udah 5 tahun berkarir bos. Ya tidur ya. Ada dari Packers. Oh ada Daniel Collison. Wah, wow, point guardnya six man. Untuk defensive player bos. Untuk defensive player.
It's that simple. Ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hang up, ballin' with my info. Hey, pull up on her. I'ma hang on the rim, hang on my bottom. Hey, gotta take photos on the grand shot side. Hey, I be in a fourth quarter, ballin' crunch time. Like I did the cool, I dribble right through you, nothing you used to. I got the new moves. They making new rules, checking the foo-foo. The topic is crucial. Got nothing to lose. Jumping out the gym, hit the shoes. NBA jam, better I choose. Ballin', yeah.
All right, we got this.
That sounds like a pretty good plan, I'd say. It certainly worked for him before. We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from White?
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And that's not all there is to say about him, Steve. I mean, he also is a master of the pick and roll. Get the ball in his hands and set a screen for him, and there will be an easy bucket after.
Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Boy, they just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's G. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, White. The dish to Clark. Back to White. Six to shoot. Pass to Burton. From deep. Offensive rebound. Misses the reverse.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Passes it to Hunter. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
And it's G finishing it off.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Good. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's Burton. A 14-point game for him in the win against the...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. A 6-point game. 4. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the putback. And here are the Pacers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Hunter, the pass to G. They set the pick. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And it's Clark having it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
Well, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
No good from Hunter. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Burton. Off with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that one's good by G.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Williams passes to Burton. Dishes to White. It's up a 3, and the shot is good. White's got 5 points so far.
How about that for a response?
He will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Pass to Hunter. He kicks to G. From 10 feet out, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number 1, the Bulls. The Pacers 4th.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin.
Williams passes to Burton. On the court for Indiana. Here's G. And he goes in for the dunk. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
and they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gee, in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He ended up with 38 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Six on the shot clock. Gives him the lead pass. Number 88. Banked in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 9. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's White. Makes a good high bounce and goes in. White's got 10.
Well, they've finally gotten into a rhythm offensively this quarter, and if they keep shooting like this, they won't be down for long.
Well, Steve, you can see them looking to cut that lead down little by little to turn things around, and that's how you got to do it. How do you eat a big pizza? One slice at a time.
Williams gets the bucket.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
An easy layup after coming off the pit.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Now the pass to Ford. Here's Burton. Bulls moving the ball around. White gets the screen from Floyd. 16 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And I just really admire his demeanor and consistency offensively. I mean, he's got tremendous composure and decision-making for him. He makes his teammates better.
Hunter, the pass to Snow. It's stolen. Passes it to Reeves. He dishes it to White. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pacers leading by 10. Doubled by Lane. Three-pointers. Snow gets it to go.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Here's Lane. That one's off. Still out of sync. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. There's a good screen. Brown. There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Reeves. He feeds it to White. Here's Lane. And again, Chicago. No good. Snow. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pacers out in front. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The fun has begun on this Saturday night, and we're ready to look back at all the first half action. The Pacers have been all over the court. A powerhouse team looking to retain their position atop the conference standings. G just having his way against Chicago. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
What a performance. Just look at the game for G. He has 18 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
He's got White, and it's Clark in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
Bulls trail by 16. White drives in, kicks to Clark. He passes to Burton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Clark's final play.
Really hard to decide, guys. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Here's G, defended by Burton. And there's the feed to G. Launches it. No luck. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game, and remember, it was a huge day from the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves. That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
To the inside. Number 88, rejected by Clark.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Oh, good from Burton. Steve talked about the contribution they got from their bench in winning this matchup last time, Clark, and it was a great game for them in that regard.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, the depth they have was apparent on that day. I mean, there was no drop-off when they went to their bench, and the coach has to be extremely confident knowing that his reserves can handle their weight.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Burton's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's the screen. Berggren hands it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game. White with it. He's got 12. And that one's good. Burton's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's G. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. You look at G, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opponent's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up there on the steals list.
Yeah, he enjoys those challenges, loves them as a matter of fact. I mean, he wants those tough assignments, and he is really active defensively, Steve.
It's stolen by G. Makes the lead pass. Number 11. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
White gets the screen from Floyd. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
This guy is such an acrobatic player, Kevin. The ability to adjust his shot in midair, to contort his body and still have the balance and the anticipation to make the shot. Pretty amazing.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
Collison kicks to Hunter. Off target from three-point range. Bulls trail by 13. Burton the pass to White. Here's Lane. And he finishes nicely on the way.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
McDaniel the pass to G. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Indiana moving it around. Drills it from outside. G's got 26 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Lane passes to Reeves. The jump hook misses off the right iron.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
G kicks to Hunter. Feeds to G. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
The Pacers making a switch here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Here's Tinsley. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Collison. The dish to G. But he gets it back. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. G's got 30.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Tinsley. Money from the ring. Tinsley's got his second basket of the night. 43 seconds left in the third. Outside Collison. Here's Hunter. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Here's Lane. And it's Chicago scoring again.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Martin dishes to G. Pass to Collison. From past the arc, and that is good. And the Pacers lead by 14. Here's Lane. Dishes to Mills. 2 on the clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
He hits both from the stripe. He got it up. Shot is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it made.
Next Monday night, January 18th, the Brooklyn Nets go up against the Indiana Pacers. Live from Indianapolis. Hoops action.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Williams. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
That's good.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Bulls trail by 12. Outside, White. Back to Williams. And the pass to Lane. Here's Floyd. Drops in the layup for two.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively. Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Here's G, defended by Burton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Boy, a lot of fans around the league really focused on that matchup for Chicago.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. White gets the screen from Floyd. And the Bulls get it back. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Burton.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
Outside Williams. Back to White. Pass to Ford. 4 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. No good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He kicks to G. A 3-ball. Gets it to go. G's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it. Ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go.
Rebounded by Floyd.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Just absolute domination in this one for White. He has 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for White.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
G kicks to Hunter. He dishes it to G. Berggren, light covering. Here's G, and the shot is good. G's got 36.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pass to 4. This one for 3. Good.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Berggren, white covering. Here's G. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his third three-pointer since the break.
We are.
Pass to Burton. Three-pointer. And the Bulls, another three.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
13 feet away. Burton grabs the miss.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's G, defended by Burton. Number 88, and he dunks it down. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Here's Burton. Here's Floyd.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that trims the lead to 6.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And they're doing a better job now taking care of the basketball than they did earlier.
.127 left in the game. White the pass to Burton. To the paint. Here's Floyd. The shot no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Berggren, white covering. Williams with the steal.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck? Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
And here's White. Can't get it to go. Clark, the pass to Ford. And now they trail by just 4. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Stolen. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Second one is good. They're both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle the block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Udah detik loh, tapi nggak masuk. Baru masuk ke bawah.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Tough break there, Kevin, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyhow. Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
White with it. On the wing, Williams. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come.
Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. On a futon, I'ma give it.
Axel. First off, nice work with the 45 points. Without a doubt, you were a critical part of this team's win. Any comment on how you scored so much?
Man, I think I had so many points because our team was playing the pace we wanted. It seemed that each trip down the floor, we were able to get exactly what we wanted with our offensive set, and I just happened to be the benefactor of that. When we get in the groove, man, we can put up a lot of points in a hurry, and somebody's going to have to finish those chances. Tonight, it just happened to be me.
How you gonna run the world? You can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? We won from Raleigh with the Mulianis. They can't see my face, I'm like a hijabi. I gotta start bread cut and building my army. They know I'm so solid, they calling me Harvey. I get all the usna and all of the nannies. I might make a baby and breed me a Barbie. I got one like Nikki and one like Cardi. You might see me and Riri in a Rari. I'm the father, I'm giving the orders. How can my man overcharge us? I had to finesse, I done a koalas. I don't ever rest, that's why I'm the hardest. Get the bread, avoid the drama. You can avoid the feds, but not the karma. Protect your chest with body armor. And get the llama from the farmer. How you gonna run the world? You can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? Bang the mash but hold it steady. Skinny man but I'm rolling heavy. I saw boy them flying in a heli. It was a big dilemma like Nelly and Kelly. Made the list of all my goals like my name is L. I was a real nigga till I fucked my nigga's girl. The only way to repay him is to give him the world. And when I get my own wife, you can fuck her as well. 100 racks on my belt, fuck sitting in jail. Had feds on my tail, but they gon' burn in hell. I got 8 months, but my niggas doing an L. And as long as I'm alive, we can never fail. My nigga wants a new whack, but I told him relax. Right now I got a stack, I'm paying for my tax. Used to fling packs, but I still played with the axe. Now I do rap, but I still play with the map. How you gonna run the world, you can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right? How you gonna run the world, you can't even run your life. I'm Destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If you was real, you'll recognize. How do you sleep at night when you don't even fight for your right? How do you sleep at night when you never even fight for your right?
Cukup sampai sini untuk nyobain stream kali ini, bosku. Next time saya coba lagi untuk nyobain live stream ya, nggak tahu yang saya punya aja deh, yang punya aja mungkin. Aku punya apa ya? Ya yang ada aja deh. Among Us mungkin. Ya, see you next time, boy. Hear me